Hello, it's Ruby, and today on Popular Request, I'm going to be showing you some productive things you can do whilst you're at home during lockdown. So number one is, of course, to read a book. This is my go-to activity when I don't know what to do. You could also sort through old photos, you can organise them, but it's also just really lovely to look through them. Learn a new word. There are so many websites where you can find random new words to add to your vocabulary. Make a list of the revision methods that work best for you. This is a really good thing to reflect on, and you can carry it through with you into the academic year next year. Write a story. How often do we have the time to just write creatively for the fun of it? You might also want to organise your stationery, organise your desk. Quizlet's great because you can access flashcards that other people have made. Just search up random Quizlet sets and learn them. Make something. So, for example, make a candle.
Double boiling it.
Digitally declutter. This is something which is so important to do, and I don't think we get around to doing it half as much as we'd like to. And whilst you're at it, properly clean your devices. Very quick one, but update your passwords so that you're digitally just much more secure. You could also do an online course. I have a subscription to Masterclass, so I tend to opt for that most of the time, but FutureLearn is a really great free option, and there are so many online courses available. I would strongly encourage you to start a YouTube channel. It's really good fun. You can make videos about anything that you're interested in, and even if you never make the videos public, they're a really great memory. Write an article and submit it to a publication. I mean, the worst that someone can say is no. Watch a TED Talk. There are literally thousands of these online. You could try and learn Morse code. That's such a cool skill to have. Download Duolingo and learn a new language. Maybe learn how to do a new hairstyle. This quarantine, I really want to finally learn how to do French braids because I still can't do them. You might also want to learn calligraphy. Write up some positive affirmations, things that you want to be true, that you can speak into existence, and then just practice saying these. Being at home on quarantine is also the perfect time to try new recipes, so just try all those things that you wanted to try but never really felt you had the time to. Following on from that, put together a cookbook of the recipes you find. There's a really great app where you can learn digits of pi, and this is just a really fun, random thing to do when you're bored. You could also learn capitals, which is really good fun. Of course, what would this list be if I didn't put studying on there? Even if you have nothing to study, you could get ahead for next year. I love writing letters, and this is the perfect time to be writing to people because you won't be able to see these people, obviously, especially family members like grandparents. This is an obvious one, but organise something that you've been needing to organise for ages, whatever that might be. So my letter writing supplies were in absolute state, which is what I was doing here. You could alter some old clothes that you don't really like anymore. Cleaning, again, a very obvious one. You could even surprise your family and get up early and clean the whole house. This is the perfect time to start things that you've always thought about doing, and bullet journaling is really good fun. This is linked back to cooking, but bake a loaf of bread. Do a workout. You could also stretch and get your splits, so whether you already have your splits and you just want to increase flexibility, or whether you've never had them but you've always kind of wanted them, this is a great thing to challenge yourself to do. I also really like gymnastics, so I'm going to say learn a new gymnastics move, but you could adapt this to whatever sport you like doing. So for example, you might challenge yourself to get a new personal best at running, do a crossword, a code word, a Sudoku puzzle, just some kind of mind game. You could watch a documentary. There are so many great documentaries on YouTube which are free, or on Netflix. I would really encourage you to start an ideas and dreams book where you write down all of your goals for the future, the things that you'd love to do. It's a really great way to just keep you motivated. I've put read the news on here, but I would only do this within reason because it's really easy to overread the news at the moment and then get quite anxious. I actually had got out of the habit of journaling, and since being on lockdown, I've got back into it, which I'm really happy about. You could sort out your fridge and food cupboard for your family. You might want to write a poem. I also used to love writing poems in Spanish. It can be really fun to write a poem in a language which isn't your first language. You could learn a new instrument if you happen to have an instrument around the house. I would really encourage you to learn your favourite poem by heart. Poetry recitation is just so much fun. I love having my favourite poems at the tip of my tongue. You could make a new morning and evening routine for yourself, so plan out how you want your perfect ideal morning and night to look, and then you can implement this into your daily routine. I would really encourage you to learn to speed read. This is a really vital skill to have. Find random sentences and see if you can make coherent anagrams from them. Also see if you can make an anagram from your own name, which is a really fun, cool thing to do. Look online and see if you can find some new artists and just think about their work. Even if you can't go to a physical gallery, you can definitely virtually experience art, even if it's not quite the same. You could do maths problems just for fun. Yes, this clip is a really old one from when I was doing a GCSE paper. This is also a really great time to get all of your papers in order, so any loose papers you have lying around the house, make sure they're sorted and they have a home. You could also learn sign language. This particular video is Jack's video from the StudyTube project. If you're looking to learn some new things over the lockdown period, which I assume you are if you've clicked on this video, then I would definitely recommend this channel. Basically, myself and 17 other StudyTubers have come together to create daily educational content. So I uploaded a video last week all about the dash. The dash is quite possibly the most elegant piece of punctuation there is. I will leave that link down below if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that it was useful and I hope that you have a productive week.